It's here, it's finally fucking here. Finally here, my fucking proto vape. Yeah.
From one express mail to a priority mail. Well, that's pretty awesome. They give you the 510 to Ego connector for it, so that if you want to use Ego devices on it, you can. Fucking right on. They also give you a charging cable, ticket of authenticity. I am serial number 0228. That means they've only made 228 of these things. Yeah. Date of purchase, they say March 11th, 2014. Well, actually, I bought this back in February, but whatevs. And yeah, and they give you an operations manual underneath. And of course the device in bubble wrap. Let me just take the device out of bubble wrap and here she be. Look at the craftsmanship on this. Look at this. Oh, freaking phone's ringing. But yeah, they did a great job on this. It's got everything on it. There's your up and down for your toggle for your wattage, your fire button to, you know, boop, boop. Throw some fire. Got a belt clip on it so you can clip it on your pants or whatever. Here's your screen, your DNA 30 screen. It's the Proto Vapor X PV. Got Frigol on the bottom. And over here on the belt side you also have your USB charger. Find it weird that this screen stays on all the time, but whatevs. Not a big deal. Let's get an atomizer on this thing and fucking hit it. I don't know why it's flashing, but it's flashing 0.5 amps or ohms. When you pull the trigger, see? It tells you I'm putting 3.5 volts to it. And then if we up that, or lower it, whatever, let me find the button. What's the button? There it is. We can up that and like send like say 13 watts to it. Let me pull the trigger. It's only sending 0.5 volts. Let's fucking give her the full 30 watt son of a bitch. Oh shit. Now she's giving her 4.1 volts. Let's try a chooch off of this. Whoa. I need to reduce it. Alrighty. DNA 30 Proto Vapor. Test number 2. Holy, she just chucks her. Okay, 30 watts is a little bit too hot for my liking. I'm gonna bring her back down to like 10 or some nonsense. But this thing's way different than a Vamo. And I'm not just saying as in different as in design and all that, but just the way the watts work versus the way the watts on a Vamo work. Yup, this thing is amazing. I like it. Like even at 10 watts producing 3.5 volts, still puts out a pretty good cloud formation. I have to agree, and I really like this thing. This thing's awesome. Frig yeah, the Proto Vapor people. I just don't know why the ohms are flashing. I wonder if it's because I'm too low or some nonsense. Who the frig knows? So I only have one more piece of vape mail to come in, and that there is my order from Yellick. I ordered some juices. I forgot what I ordered. I had to go look it up. I ordered vanilla, honey bunny, saber's blood. I ordered a sample pack of their fruit juices, which I'm not even going to keep here. I'm going to fire that down to London for Bloke to try and to let Pug and Logie try as well, just so they can see that the juices from Yellick are just as good as the juices from VIPE juice. And maybe they'll order a couple big bottles, because I know Bloke said that on his video that he'll fucking squeeze through a 15 ml bottle of VIP in 2 days. Now that's pretty hardcore, but he does vape a lot more than I do. So if he's killing off a 30 ml bottle in 15 ml bottle in 2 days, maybe getting the bulk 100 milliliter bottles, you know, he can basically go a week and a half on that. But I don't know. I prefer both, like Yellick or VIP. And like I said before, no, I am not getting paid to say that. I am giving you my own personal opinion. But some people are too naive to realize that, and probably why they're adopted. But anyway, just freaking woke up at 1:30 to the sound of dog barking because mailman was at the door. Freaking mailman, every time he comes to the door, he's always got dog cookies on him. Smart. Because Oreo bark at him, and he's like, oh, well, here we go again, bud. Might as well give you this now before, and that way there you can be quiet while your owner signs off on his parcel. And friggin' gives him the cookie. He runs into the living room. Scampers runs into the living room to go fight him for it, because Scampers is eating his food, and that's something I wanted to talk to you guys about, because I'm not sure. I couldn't find anything online about it. But he runs off. I sign off for it, and I was like, "Frig yeah, it's actually here." Like I posted a picture yesterday to Facebook saying that it passed customs, and I was like, "Fuck," because I thought for sure they were gonna ding me some big bucks on this device at the border, because it's a pretty expensive device. Like the DNA 30 chip alone is about, in Canada, you get this chip for about 80, 90 bucks. What's really going on? Oh, I didn't know that. If you don't use it for a while, it turns off the screen, but then when you press the fire button, it fires it back up. Wait, did it lock it? Oh no. Cool. I didn't know that. Well, shit. Friggin' fans on. So anyway, the chip alone is pretty expensive in Canada, and the extra work on the device, like this is a nice build, I have to admit. This thing is put together really slick. I got the belt clip on mine. That's an option, an extra option you can get done. I also have the Sony VTC 5 battery. I don't have any of my VTC 4s out to show you what they look like because they're all in the chart in devices right now being used. But apparently to replace the battery, all you do is just take off the bottom cap there, and then the battery comes flopping out, and you stab a new battery into it, and you're ready to go. So when the VTC 5s become more mainstream, I can rip the VTC 4 out of here, put the VTC 5 into it, and get an extra 500 milliamps out of the son of a bitch and have a decent vape. But it's already a pretty decent vape. Like, I'm only running it at 15.1 watts. And honestly, I have the urge to say, like, this is a 0.7 ohm coil. I almost have the urge to rebuild this to a higher ohmage. But all in all, awesome device. Really impressed with the build. Really impressed with everything. Love the fact that it has a battery meter. And I love the fact that I can plug it directly into my computer and use it as a pass-through while I'm sitting here. So even if I'm over behind me there playing Grand Theft Auto and I got this device sitting over there, I can have the device over there. I can be playing whatever I want, Grand Theft Auto, whatever, and I can have it plugged into the computer and just be chatting on it, not worrying about the battery dying, you know, just having a good old time with it. When I go to Blokes this summer, I can bring it with me. I can plug it into the USB port in my car, leave it charged, you know, have some chatches on the road, not a big deal. It's freaking awesome. That, and I'm really impressed because apparently this here 510 to Ego connector, this is something I wasn't expecting, and this is something they sent out, which is so freaking cool, because normally you got to buy this extra with a lot of the other vaporizers, and they charge an arm and a leg for it, and they threw it in free of charge. So fuck yeah, great deal. But anyway, back on the cat topic, what I was wondering was, lately Scampers will go into Oreo's crate and eat his dog food before she eats her own cat food. And I didn't notice any problems with her poop. Like when I'm cleaning out her litter box, there's no blood, there's nothing weird, it's just poop. She shits like a rabbit though. It's not like turds, it's fucking pellets. But I didn't notice any problems in there. What I'm more concerned about is dog food versus cat food, because they say cat food's way more nutritious and delicious and fattening than dog food, because cats don't have the intestinal tract that dogs do. Dogs are more like humans, where they have like a small intestine, a large intestine, and then their ass. Where a cat, it's more like a fucking tube directly off the mouth right to their bum, and they can only absorb so quick, and that's why dogs like to eat cat shit, which is pretty disgusting. So what I was wondering is it really bad for her to eat Oreo's food? Should I come up with a new food feeding? I can't find anything online saying it'd be bad. And like Oreo's food is all holistic, friggin', it's called chicken soup for the soul, which is pretty expensive. He's been on that since he was a puppy. Well, he's been on it for the past 5 years, at least. And he really likes it. He thinks it's the best food ever. You give him it, he loves eating it, he loves that kind. And the only way to make it better is you add some wet stuff to it, and then he really gets happy. But it's the first 4 ingredients are meat, like chicken, and then there's pork, beef, and salmon, and like all sorts of different meats. And then like there's no liquor rice or any of those bullshit byproducts, and it's a really good, solid friggin' meal for a dog. It's like $17 for a little half-pound bag. Like, it's pretty fucked. Oh, dick. Fucking red alert, people. Raise shields, fire photon torpedoes. But, no, like, I don't know if the cat eating that, if it's a bad thing, or if it's a good thing, or if I should make her stop, or what. Like, it's expensive. Anything, the worst thing that's going to happen so far that I can think of is my wallet's going to get taxed even harder, because now I'm buying more dog food than needed because stupid cat won't stay out of the crate and eat. The other option is I put him on a feeding schedule, and I bring him in here to eat out of the cat's way so that she leaves this fucking food alone and starts eating her own food, because stupid cat's going to cost me a lot of money, especially if that food's not doing anything for her. Like, she's probably not getting the nutrition and nonsense. But she still eats her own food. She just likes to, you know, cock over the dog more than anything by eating all his food. Because, you know, she's a little bitch and things. Like, cats are dicks. We already know this. But, I don't know. Let me know in the comments below if fucking cat eating the dog's food is bad for her, because I might want to do something about that, like a lot. Okay, so I just pinned it at 30 watts, right? And here's that piece of shit helio I talked about. I put a Uber microcoil into it. When you pull the trigger, it's kind of insane, the amount of vapor that it chucks. Yeah. Oh, I just locked it again. But when you pull the trigger, you're putting 7.3 volts, and it's a 1.7 ohm coil. 7.3 volts right to the battery, or right to the atomizer. Just friggin' plumes it. But the problem is this top cap needs to be modified. What I was thinking about doing was taking off the ring control and basically getting her down to just the nitty gritties, and then locking into my vise, and then taking my Dremel and fucking cutting that slot right out. And then it would be nice and open. I would get more air into it. Because right now that can't breathe worth a shit.
Text message.
Oh, frig sakes, people. It's a gorgeous day out today. It's -2 out. I'm just going to close these windows. Ooh, text message. And I got to head off to work. I didn't realize what time it was. It's almost 3:30, so I should fucking saddle up, rock and roll. I wish I had a device to put on this thing that didn't require dripping. All I have is the Kraken, and it's built way too low, and it sucks on this thing, like big time. I got it plugged in right now. You can totally vape it while it's plugged in. Battery's good. I'll put a dripper onto it and take it to work. Fuck it. Alright, people, I got all my shit ready to rock. We're gonna head off to work, get this here over with, and then go from there, I guess. Still gotta look at that computer for my aunt. Not a big deal, but yeah, it's so warm out. I'm not even gonna bother warming the car. Just gotta jump in there and get the frig out of here. Yeah, let's chat with Bloke. Son of a bitch, eh? He's in for it. His fucking truck forgot how to truck, and the engine blew on her. Like, just right euchred. So he no longer has vehicle until he either gets it fixed or gets it replaced, and that ain't cheap. The problem is when you don't have a legitimate job, I don't know how he's gonna get a car loan. So, you know, like, and that's what pisses me off about banks is, you know, you could be working for yourself. Like, let's say you run your own business. Well, a bank will give you a business loan, but when it comes time to getting a mortgage, unless you can prove to the bank that your business is pulling in some serious cash, they won't even bother. And that's what we were trying to do back in the day when I started my business, was get a bank loan for a company vehicle, and they wouldn't let it happen. So, well, it's just the way she goes. But you know, luckily for him, he's got options. You know, he's got options. Like, for frig's sakes, he lives in London, Ontario. You know, not exactly a small city. There's going to be lots of options for cars down there on Kijiji and all that. And their prices are not too bad compared to North Bay. Like, up here, you go to Kijiji and look for a truck, and oh, dick. I don't understand why this road is so fucking busy. There's no exit at the top, and yet everybody insists on using it. But like up here on Kijiji, I was just browsing around in the truck and car section to see what's what. And there's people selling like Ford Ranger, engine blown, good for parts. $1,000, you know? $1,000 for a truck that won't even roll over. Or my personal favorite was a Chevy S10. No engine, no transmission. Not that they're blown, they're just non-existent. It's just a rolling chassis. $1,000. You get less scrap value for that because it's a rolling chassis and because the weight's not there. So it's like, holy shit, like, people around here are on such glue that it's rotting their brains. The other option he could look into is getting like an old Crown Victoria, you know, an old one with a 4.6 liter that was in a rear end collision. You know, body on it's fucked, but the front end's untouched, and it was written off because whatever reason, cost of repair versus cost to replace was higher. So a lot of insurance companies will say, well, fuck it, it's going to cost us, you know, 10 grand to replace this car, or 14 grand to repair it. Well, obviously they're going to say fuck it, and they're just going to replace it. And the car ends up at a scrapyard somewhere with a motor in it that has like 50, 60,000 kilometers on it, and the motor's in mint condition. But because it's scrap value, it'll never see the road again. Holy shit, new stop sign. That's cocked. Fuck, I would have rolled right through this. Yeah, but because of the new, like the rules on scrap, once it's deemed scrapped, to put it back on the road, you got to get it all like built back up and nonsense and all friggin' re-registered, and I don't know, it's a lot of hassle. But he could easily yank the engine out of an old Crown Vic and chuck her in his truck and be fucking ready to rock again, you know? Because those 4.6s, there's a reason why they called them modular engines, is because they're used in everything, pretty much. Remember when I said it was -3 out? Sorry people, I was wrong. It's +4 out. +4 Celsius. Living proof that Mother Nature is ragging out hard, like really, really, really hard. So, whatevs. Ah, frick. Prime today, prime tomorrow, work Thursday, off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna go to the corner store there on my way to work. Pick up a Subway, because I really want some Subway. Oh man, this Proto Vapor is like the best friggin'. If I would have bought one of these right in the beginning, I don't think I would have bought anything else. This thing's fucking god awesome. I'd recommend any hardcore vapor out there to get a DNA 30 device. I don't give a shit which one it is. They're all powered by the same processor. You get one of these beasts and you'll be set for life. You'll be happier than a pig and shit. Vaping at regulated. Hells yeah. Okay, what the fuck's really going on here? Everybody's lane jumping. Huh, there's nothing going on up here. Everybody's like getting into the right-hand lane for nothing. But, oh fuck, she's already dry again. I just dripped it. Dem chimney coils, I tell ya. Dem dare chimney coils. Just sap the juice. It's frickin' brutal. More fucking new lights. Or a new stop sign, I should say. Soon every damn intersection in this town's gonna have a stop sign. Oh, I just saw a new Ford F-150, one of the aluminum jobbies. That looked pretty badass. This is weird to have stop sign here when literally the street that it's stopping for is closed due to a water main exploding and making everybody catch pneumonia. That's not valid. But a water main did explode. Not everybody on the street caught pneumonia, just like 4 people out of 5. So I'm gonna go grab some sandwich, probably some Monster energy drinks, because I really need to be hyper tonight to get through this shift, because today is day 8 of 10. And let's just say I'm starting to have the dreams where I dream about sitting in the office working, and those suck. So let's go get a sandwich, we'll come back, re-drip the mod, and head to work. Let's do this. Alrighty. Got ourselves a sandwich. Got ourselves a soup, because they have my favorite. Just reloading this piece of shit, because she likes to chooch the juice really quick. Holy fuck, that was full. Oh yeah, I filled up the Kraken. Never mind. Fill up the Kraken. Ooh. Anyway, yeah, I bought, fucking hell, it's +4 out. Sweet Jesus. But, I bought a bunch of shit. Bunch of nonsense. Bunch of gibberish. Some soup, a sub, my cold cut combo that I always get, because she's frickin' delicious. And, I also grabbed, oh, incoming text message. But I also grabbed chips, because they had these friggin' cheeseburger slider flavored potato chips. Like, what's really going on with that? And honestly, there's only one way to figure out what's really going on with that, is by getting that. So it feels awesome driving with the window down, and not because vaping, because it's warm out. 4 degrees, fuck. The snow might start to leave. My garage is definitely gonna flood. Shit. But snow will definitely leave. Which means soon I can plan a trip down to Bloke's. That'd be fun. Sweet Jesus, my phone won't stop going woo-ha-ha text message. I'm starting to think it's not Bloke texting me, because he never texts that fast. I'm starting to think that it's probably Rex or somebody. Definitely a Rex or somebody. Because Rex can text like a 13-year-old teenager who just got an iPhone, you know? Get the fuck to work. Prime today and tomorrow. I probably already said that. Sucks. But then I got a 4-day weekend, so that's a bonus. Or 3-day weekend, sorry. So, right on. Phew, the lake. The ice so rough on my car. Alrighty. Fucking stove her in. And I'm just gonna sit here in the car and vape for a minute while I chat with you guys. Oh, frig yeah. So like I've said on previous vlogs, you know, some people don't like this vaping shit that I'm doing. Some people do like it. Some people are inspired to quit smoking and start vaping, and that's a big bonus. Mainly because it'll help you get off the cigarettes and taste the fuck a lot better. Fucking atomizer's already dry, people. Son of a bitch. Thinking tonight I'm probably going to rebuild this thing to a higher ohms, just so I don't have to push it so hard. I'd like to do a 1 ohm stable build. I'll have to look around and see what I can do. But other things going on, like I've been getting those text messages. I have no idea who they're from yet. I haven't even checked. yeah, I found these awesome potato chips at the store called Double Dutch Doubly Delicious Ripple Appetizers. And the flavor is like, well, here, let me get one out and I'll show you. Check this out. Double Dutch Triple Ripple Appetizers. Or Thick Ripple, sorry. 2 for $6. These are called bacon, I'm going to say, fucking sticker. They do this all the time. Like, let's just put the sticker over top of the shit. But you can totally tell it's a cheeseburger. So we'll just get this 2 for $6 sticker off of here. We'll put it somewhere else just to get it out of the way. But there you go. Bacon cheeseburger sliders. Are you friggin' serious? This is a chip flavor. Best before... Oh, they might have expired. No, I think that's May 15th. We're good. Yeah. By Dutch Chips. Friggin' old Dutch. That's not too bad. That should be pretty awesome. We'll ignore that part. That's all the telling me that it's killing me inside. But yeah, frig. I'm going to give these a go. Should be awesome. I bought 2 bags. I'm going to leave one in the car for tonight at home to bring home with me. And the other one I'm going to bring in the office. Frig, I love chips.
And that's why I'm fat.
But anyway, people, like I've been saying, I'm going to have to get this shift over with and then head her home, and God knows what we're going to do tonight. Probably just take it easy like last night. I was in bed last night by 2. I was up today by like 11. And I like going to bed early and waking up early. It gives me time to like really think. Like I wasn't planning on making a vlog today, and then this showed up, and I was like, fuck it. And I just can't believe how beautiful this thing hits. I'm thinking what I might do is get this thing a K-Fun Light or a Russian 91. Anybody who vapes knows exactly what I'm talking about. Anybody who doesn't vape is probably shaking their head going, what the fuck are you talking about? That's cool. That's cool. You don't need to know. But I'm going to go with one of those guys because it's a tank. Anyway, it's a tank. It's refillable. And you don't have to keep dripping every 15 seconds. But I'm going to call this vlog quits for now, people. I got to get inside, start doing that working thing, eat my supper, and fucking get her done. So hopefully you enjoyed today's vlog. If you did, click the like button. Also, don't forget to check out the links in the description. There's links to my other 2 channels, Skaven Games and The Northern Tech, where Skaven Games I play the shit out of video games and chat about it, and Northern Tech where I review technology. Lately it's been mainly a vaping hardware and other things. So stay tuned for more vlogs, many more to come, and until next time, people, keep on vlogging.